Okay, now I'm going to the candy store. I'm going to pick up two lenses. One is the Tamron 24-70 G2, which I had before, and the other one will be the 35mm DX 1.4. It's either 1.4 or 1.8, I can't remember. And I think that's a Nikon. It might be a Sigma, I don't, or a Tamron, I don't know. But that's where I'm going now. And you know what, I want to go this way. I don't like going off Retama because, anyhow, yeah, there's an Amazon. Everything and the kitchen sink. I see a lot of traffic on Lookout. So either church is letting out right now off of Lookout, or it's 48 degrees, by the way, outside. So tomorrow should get up in the 60s, but all this week it'll be in the 30s, you know, in the morning. It was 26 degrees this morning. I couldn't believe it. I thought it would only get to 34, but what I look at is what it feels like. And anyway, it's a long light, and I should be, yep, there it is. So I'm trying out the Sigma 45mm f2.8. Now, I did a video and I got mixed up. I thought I had the 70-200 on there. I put the 24-70 instead. Okay, so I made a mistake there. But I corrected it to 70-200. It's the FL ED lens VR, and I was looking at the Nikon, but you know, it's expensive. And I wanted a good zoom lens, so I decided to get the G2 again. I bought it once before and I thought it was too heavy. But back then, all I had was Nikon Z cameras. Now, since I have 3 F cameras, 2 full frame and 1 crop or DX. Yeah, this guy. You gotta watch out for people that are live in apartments. They're kind of young. But anyway, I'm also looking at a third-party battery to see if they work. I hear don't get it because they don't last as long. For DSLRs, I don't think I really care. I do have the 15C. I got one 15B battery, which came with the 500, D500. But either a B or an A. I think it was a B. The rest are C's that I own. I need to get one more C battery. And third party is $20 off. But D500 I've been just using for photos, not video. So that's what I'm stressing. On the DSLRs, it's just hardly any video. It's just all photo. On the Z, I shoot more video because it's sharper, clearer, faster. I'll do 4K, 6K, 8K, no problem. I did a video last night of guy asked me if the ZF was better in low light performance and autofocusing compared to the Z6 III. I told him they're about the same. I don't see any speed and size. All I did see was a lot more noise on the Z6 III, but the color rendition was better on the Z6 III than the ZF. And I informed him about that. And sometimes whenever I reply to a question, I write kind of long because I think of this, that, I think of the pros and cons, and I just want to inform them that my experience. But I redid it because the video, see, they asked me these questions, and I do videos, all right? So I thought I do the photo side to give them an answer to that, because some people are more photocentric than video-centric, and that way he has a pretty good idea. When you put in video, it's a little bit more cropped than photo, naturally, and that's because of the stabilization. They always crop it to try to remove the wobbly effects on the side. But anyhow, turn that on. Man, everybody's going at a fast pace today. What's going on? It's supposed to be 55 miles an hour. I'll let this truck in if he has to come in. If he's going to get in the right lane. So I'm almost at 29 miles to the gallon. And this guy's driving. See, when they start seeing vehicles go kind of left and right, I think they're on their phone, either texting or they're talking with someone. So I'm looking forward to trying the DX lens, because a 35 on the crop sensor camera and this crop lens is kind of like the equivalent to a 52 millimeter on a full frame. So what I mean by crop is also full frame has just about the whole sensor. Crop is 2, but if you consider it to a full frame, it's less than a full frame sensor, if that makes any sense. 35 millimeters to 35 millimeters, it's just that on a crop sensor camera, it's smaller. So you think it, and a little magnification too. But if you put a full frame lens on a crop sensor camera, you should get no vignetting. Doesn't mean that you'll get flaring and lack of stabilization, but the D500 I'm going to test the lenses on has no stabilization anyway. And most of the newer crop sensor cameras only have digital stabilization, which is not a true IBIS, okay? But anyway, been talking to a lot of interesting people that I meet. I might bring a camera along because I've been watching Tanya from Korea, and what they do is they set their camera and they show all the food that they eat at different restaurants, type of foods that they eat, type of food that they prepare, and they show just about, they eat so much, just watching them I get a full belly, or full belly I should say, and I can't eat that much. You know, they just keep eating and eating and eating. They get a lot of food, and then they stay so thin. So they eat a lot of beef, a lot of fish, kimchi. And if I eat a lot of spicy food, I start hiccuping. So, I'm very careful what I eat. And I'm going to go in this lane because I don't know if the truck is going to get in the right lane. And I'm going to stay at 65 for now, just until I get past here, and then when I get in front of this guy, I'll slow down to 55. Or is it 50? I can never remember if it's 50, 55, or 60. They're always changing the speed limits here. So this is 55, okay? And it goes all the way this way until, what is it? I think by 281. Might be a little bit after 281. So, and I would get in the right lane, folks, but you know, I don't know why people speed on the right lane. So I want to get in this lane and stay here. And it's 46 degrees outside. Okay. So it was warmer in my garage than it was outside. I got those pads to keep it warm. And all they do is basically even out the cool air and warm air. Because it used to be, before I had those pads, you know, in the garage door, it would be hot by the door or the garage door, and then kind of cooler when I enter the garage, you know, from the laundry room. Well, now it's an even heat, and also an equal coolness too. But they do keep it 20 degrees warmer than it is outside. So I have not used a heater once this year. And it's finally getting cold. It was 26 degrees this morning. But when I woke up about 8:30, it was 62 degrees inside the house. So right now, it's about 66, maybe 68 inside the house. Okay, I see traffic. And once you get past the airport and 281, yeah, now it's 65. Okay. And just remember, you don't have to speed. Just go up to the speed limit, and that's it. And then increase it if you have to. So see, I'm looking out for this, I think it's a Nissan to my right. Yeah, they're going to 281. Okay. This car right here is, I'm getting a little worried about because he's going real slow. He's probably looking for an exit. So I always take McCullough off before San Pedro because I think it's quicker that way. I'm loving the cold weather. So what do you think of the 45 millimeter? You don't see the dash at all, and you don't see the windshield wipers or the hood. And I got a low profile tripod also. So I just want to show off the different type of lenses that you can put on the S9 for car vlogging, you know, to test out the camera and to see if it overheats. And I've noticed that with the longer lenses, it does overheat. See, this guy, you didn't have to get over there, you just stay on this lane. This is what you have to look out for. And then all I have to do is go straight. And then we have to see if I can make the light. But yeah, so the everybody has that cold weather, snow, freezing weather. This is the only time I like being in the south, is because warms up during the day. Yes, it's cold at night, but I can deal with it. So everybody in the right lane will go to the mall, like Dillard's or whatever. And it's 35 miles an hour on here. So right after here, I usually get in the right lane. And this pickup truck wants to speed, so I let him on the right hand side. And he slowed down. He saw the camera and said, "Oh, that guy's a cop." So that's what I usually do, is kind of multitask. You can do a car vlog, show how the lens performs with the camera, and vice versa, and see if the picture quality is good. I do have it on autofocus. It is on AFS. It's a Panasonic S9, 4K 30. Let's see, stabilization is on, but just normal stabilization. That's it. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go mic. I just got the outside air coming in at the lowest setting. This road is something else. It's too bumpy. But anyhow, I made it. I can't believe it. It's always been a long light here. So what I might do is go to the park after the camera store and test out the lens with the D500. I could always, the reason why I get f-mount lenses, folks, is they're good quality still, they're cheaper price, and if I want to use it on a mirrorless, all I have to do is use a F to Z adapter, version 1 or 2, and use it on both the Z and the f-mount cameras. The only problem is you can't use the Z mount lenses on F mount, so because the F mount is older and they're DSLR. And this is a short light, so I might make it, I might not. I'm like the 5th car, and depending on how fast they take off and if they're not on their cell phone, I might make it, I might not. See, first truck. Yeah, they're going pretty fast. Good. And it's still green. All right. So, thank you for tagging along. Remember to stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you next time. Bye, folks. I'll see you in a little bit.